Reini Roes. Ek is 'n boer hier naby Windhoek. En dit was omstandighede wat daartoe gelei het dat ek al vroeg in die 80e jare, toe Swaafvleis die eerste keer gestig is as 'n privaat maatskappy, daarbey betrokke geraak het. Ek is genade deur Karoo om hulle boereverteenwoordiger te wees op die onderhandelinge. Die onderhandelinge het gegaan tussen Karoo, Vleissentrale en Enoch. En toe is Swaafvleis Pty Limited destyds gestig. Ons was 'n klein maatskappy wat probeerde verslagtinge te koördineer hier naby en om Windhoek en Okahanja. Destyds was die hoofmark die Suid-Afrikaanse mark, Newtown en Johannesburg ook, of Maitland dan in Newtown. Daar was echte probleme, markttoegang ten opsigte van permitte van die vleisraad en mense wou graag hier begin 'n verslag. Die groot probleem destyds was dat die diere as sulks en karkervorm bemark moes word, met koeltrokke afgery is, en die prys daaronder nie, dit was vir lewende hawe, want hulle is verdiskonteer.
I'd like to encourage the management and the workers of Meatco to remain committed, and as they know that what they are slaughtering comes from the farms and it comes from farmers, therefore they should also treat the farmers well, because without the farmers delivering to Meatco, there would be no Meatco. So keep on treating the farmers well, keep on doing the hard work that you always do, because as long as the farmers can deliver to Meatco, there would be continuous slaughtering, there would be job creation, and Meatco would continue to contribute to the economy of this country.
Aan die begin af, Meatco, toe dit nog Swaafvleis was, bees gelewer. So Meatco het met ons gegaan die laaste amper 30 jaar.
We started to deliver cattle to Meatco in 1985 with relatively small numbers, but increased gradually over the years.
I started at Meatco in 1979 in August as a contractor, and after a year in 1st of August 1980 I started as a fitter and turner.
My name is Koos Claessens. I'm currently the coordinator for producer services at Meatco. I started at Meatco in 1992, February.
Multinational, like you see my name. I started at Meatco 11 May 1983.
Bernd Muller. I'm the coordinator sales, and I started with Meatco on 1st of March 1980. And I'm now with the company for 36 years.
Ek het begin April 1992 by Meatco toe dit nog Swaafvleis was.
Meatco developed from humble beginnings to become an international recognized company, and this was achieved by continuously improving and adapting to comply to international standards.
There is a lot of change in Meatco. It's not Meatco for yesterday, there's a lot of change.
During my period with Meatco, there were many changes, dynamic changes, which was mostly because of markets that changed and also requirements from the producers. And because Meatco committed itself to get the best sought after product into the best markets for the benefit of its producers.
Having been elected as a producer member on the Meatco board in 1987 and serving for 9 years, thereby being part and parcel of decision making during the transformation of after Namibia's independence, I am in a position to give you the main contributors that made Meetco a highly competitive and successful stakeholder during the early 90s.
A lot of improvements till we continued with new machinery, with new technology, like, for instance, more energy friendly and, to be more efficient. And we also then looked into the possibilities to save on various things, was water and other energy like power.
Ons hoofkantoor was ook baie klein geweest. Ons het geboue gehuur en nou het baie meer uitgebrei, groter geraak en ons het ook ons eie geboue.
Wat ek baie duidelik stel, ons het goed geboer met Meetco, ons het goeie en slegte tye beleef. En die ondervinding wat ek met Meetco gedoen het, is dat in swaar tye Meetco altyd betroubaar was.
We had very interesting times during these 25 years, except for the fact that a lot of things changed. I will never forget in the beginning, the cattle did not go through a dive through way underneath the road like now. And the cattle had to be controlled by gates with cars coming in and out, and always it happened a lot of time. Many of these cattle ran away, so we had to chase them right through the city and catch them and either shoot them to secure the cattle back to the factory. I will remember the one time one of the cattle jumped out and he ran down the freeway highway all the way to Katatura, and we chased him, and at the end of the day we shot that cattle at the cemetery in Katatura.
One time in our workshop, at that time we didn't have water fountains for drinking water. We had a plastic bucket full of ice water, and the idea then came, let's make some soda water. So what we did, I took a fire extinguisher, which was with CO2. That's what you use. CO2 and water gives you carbonated water. And everybody was watching, standing around the bucket, and then I blew into the bucket. Unfortunately, the bucket was empty, and everybody was wet. Well, it wasn't soda water, but it was still refreshing.
I was batting, and I faced the last ball, and I don't know what happened, but I sliced that ball and it went over the fence, took one bounce and went right through the IT room's window, smashed the window, missed a few computer screens and landed on top of the IT manager's desk. Everyone got a huge fright because in those days it was still the war was still present on the border, and everyone in the room thought it was a terrorist attack, and they all ran out, and there was huge confusion. But when they realized what happened, they all laughed.
Sy het nou agterna haar computer gekry. Nou stel sy nou die muis op. Sy moet mos nou so waar is dit. Nou het sy die muis hier teen die skerm. Sy moet nou klik op skerm. Ek wat is jy besig om te doen? Nee, sy wil mos klik waar sy moet wees. Ek sê nee. Dit is so nie. Maar dit is my snaaks. As ek nog al iets wat ek sal onthou wat gebeur het.
The producers of Meetco, a hearty thank you. A great thank you. They are the people who really sustained this organization. They gave birth to it and they sustained it. And I think it's been a great partnership between themselves and the organization.